51 offices. The closest one to us currently is next door in Serbia, in Novi Sad and Belgrade. And by the map, you can see that we are covering strategically several different time zones. So the paper processing doesn't really stop at MDPI. And I am sure you have also received emails over the weekend by us. We are official email spammers, we're aware of that. That would be because some of our colleagues actually do work over the weekends. So the paper processing is 24/7, pretty much, which would basically be one of the reasons why we are able to publish papers in a shorter time frame. Now, the star of today's presentation, which would be the Stresses. The Stresses is a very young journal. It was founded in 2021, and it aims to publish high-quality research on how biological stresses respond and react to stresses, abiotic or biotic ones. The journal was founded by Professor Luigi Sanita Di Topi from University of Pisa, and his vision was to create a journal that is going to have all of the data from stresses research integrated in one place, as according to his vision and a lot of the other researchers that are in this field, is actually quite divided and not unified. And I believe that you will all agree with me that stress generally in the environment, ecosystem, and living organisms has to be studied together jointly. You cannot be separated one from the other. And this idea was then continued by our editor-in-chief, Professor Monica Ruffini-Castiglione, and our section editor-in-chief, Dr. Jasna Tomakoshika, who is in the audience, and the remaining board members. The journal has only existed for 4 years now, but has established tremendous growth in just 4 years, bearing in mind the high competitive field. At this moment, we only have 2 sections, animal and human section, and the section that focuses on plant and photoautotrophic stresses. We do have a plan on developing additional sections that are going to be focusing on microorganisms as well, mental health in humans, and another one specialized for ecosystems and environment. By yesterday, we have officially 169 papers published in the journal, with 25 papers that were cited 10 or more times. The rejection rate is 52%, and if anybody wants to check that in detail, it is all available on our website, even the draft. And when it comes to the paper processing, just like all of the journals in MDPI, we do keep it between 35 and 40 days in total. For stresses, it is 41 days median time for 2024. Now, one of the things that each journal strives for is, of course, to get indexed in 2 major databases, which would be Scopus and Web of Science, to receive their site score and impact factor. We were very lucky to actually receive the Scopus indexing at the beginning of this year. It was January 2nd of this year. We received the email, and we're notified at the end of June that our site score was 4.7. These are the following site score rankings for our journal. We are, when it comes to pharmacology and agricultural and biological sciences, in Q1, and for biochemistry, genetics, and molecular biology, Q2. I may be biased, but these are actually phenomenal results, considering that the journal at that point only existed for 3 years and has only 169 publications. On the other hand, when it comes to impact factor, we still haven't had any positive feedback from the Web of Science. However, they were more than lovely to communicate with us about the details and provide us with some analysis that would help us guide the journal in the right direction until they actually make a final decision. So on the right side of the presentation, you will see the estimation of the impact factor of the journal. The Q1 estimation actually refers to the section of plant and photoelectrotrophic stresses, as that one marginally actually fits in this category, while the section of animal and human studies is under Q2. So for relative categories of biochemistry and molecular biology, environmental science, and plant sciences, you can see the reference of the estimated impact factors in their relative categories.